Welcome back to our true crime segment on Exploring with Ash and Jake. Today we're going to be talking about almost 20-something years after Tupac's death. Is he alive? Supposed conspiracy theorists say that there have been 10 or more plus occasions where Tupac Shakir has been spotted alive. So let's dive right into the story. So the question remains for us die-hard Tupac Shakur fans, is Tupac still alive 20 years after his death? The possibility that the whole thing was a conspiracy still fascinates people, partly because Tupac has been spotted several times since his apparent murder in 1996. There have been a couple of photos that have resurfaced since the death of Tupac Shakur. One is a couple of years ago, on a website called Hustler, reported that Tupac was still alive and he had been spotted outside of a nightclub, and they took a photo of Tupac with none other than Beyonce. Illuminati or too much photoshopping or too much time on someone's hands? You decide. At a basketball game in the United States only last year in March of 2014, loads of sports fans at a basketball game in Boston couldn't stop staring and taking photos of one man, all because he looked a lot like Tupac Shakir. I mean, the photo is uncanny. The resemblance is that of one Tupac Shakir, believed to have faked his own death and still be alive. We'll let you, the fans, decide. The man that resembled Tupac Shakur was donning a Tupac-style bandana and waving to the camera on big screen. I don't know about you, but this sounds a lot like Tupac is still very much alive. Tupac was spotted at the 2014 BET Awards. There has been endless speculation about the possibility of both Biggie and Tupac still being alive. But the whole thing was a conspiracy, and would they show their faces at one of the biggest music industry events of the year? The guy was spotted amongst the crowd at the BET Awards. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. If I was like a famous singer, songwriter, actor, and I was in like financial debt or hardship, such as what Michael Jackson found himself in, and I wanted people to think that I was dead to like escape whatever financial troubles I was in, yeah, I'd probably change my name and I'd just hang out in plain sight and just change everything about me just so that I could escape my past and live a normal life. That's just me. Anyway, I'll let you, the fans, decide. Word is that Tupac is very much alive and he's a fan of Lil Wayne music. Several people are convinced that Tupac's death is a conspiracy, often remarking that Pac was cremated one day after dying without having an autopsy. Further speculations that changes the rapper is still alive was fueled by a video that someone took of what looked like Lil Wayne's AM music tour in 2009, where Tupac was spotted hanging out in the background of the music video. So what do you all think? Is Tupac really dead 6 feet under, or is Tupac out there floating around checking up on his other homies and rappers in the music community? You decide. Kim Kardashian claims she found Tupac alive and well. Back in 2012, Kim Kardashian uploaded a photo to Instagram with the caption, Tupac is alive and working, but no longer singing. What's up with that? What do you all make of that? Why would some multi-billionaire singer, songwriter, actor want to go from showbiz to working a regular lame-ass, boring-ass 9-to-5 job? I don't know about you all, but I mean, if I was making good money being a singer, songwriter, actor, I definitely would not want to go back to the 9-to-5 grind. It's a struggle. As always, I'm going to let you decide, is Tupac alive? I am in the group that says, yes, Tupac is alive, because I was somewhere 3 years ago in Cleveland, Ohio, at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I swear up and down that I saw Tupac in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I'm going to let you decide. Also, people who really like music and pay attention to every detail in music videos spotted Tupac hiding in the background of an old Outlaw's music video. If you were to blink, you would miss it. But if you were to slow down the video and turn up the brightness, a figure that could or could not be Tupac is believed to be spotted standing behind the IED. A lot of people are convinced it's really Tupac in this footage. I don't know about you all, but still convinced that Tupac is alive. There's just too many spottings or sightings, even in 2023, of Tupac. Do you think that he's alive and in hiding? The Illuminati, Black Panther group has something to do with it? I don't know. I do think that it is a cover-up, and 100% do not believe myself that Tupac is dead. I believe that his death was very much faked, like Elvis. One of the most convincing Tupac sightings was in Cuba in 2004. A video which has had nearly 2 million views on YouTube shows Suge Knight joking around with a man that looks a lot like Tupac. The two are heard talking about Biggie amongst other things. However, the clip does not only show the back of Pac's head, but he's seen with no tattoos. Could it really be Tupac? Or could it just be an imposter trying to ruse that Tupac is alive? Somebody impersonating Tupac for, I don't know, shits and giggles. And, 5 minutes of fame on the internet, because you know how people be these days in 2023. Everybody wants their 5 minutes of fame, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, or even Snapchat. People want to make a fool just to get attention for 5 minutes. So could this be an imposter? Or could this really be Tupac? Tupac. Wow, I cannot talk today. I'm under the impression that, yes, indeed, it is Tupac, and I do believe 100% that he is alive. And possibly in hiding. I mean, when you're in the showbiz or music business, and you came from nothing and went up in the world, you kind of tend to make enemies. And that's just because people are overzealous and they want your money. And that's scary and it's hard. Or maybe Tupac just wanted out of the music business. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to let you decide. Supposedly, 13 years after Tupac Shakir was killed, he was spotted throwing back beers at a bar in New Orleans. In the video obtained by TMZ, someone that looks an awful lot like the legend is seen out having a night of fun. Could this be Tupac? Could this be a body double? Could this just be an imposter trying to get his 5 minutes of fame, wanting people to believe that Tupac is alive when he's not? Or could this really indeed be Tupac Shakir himself, and he's just out having a good time, and he really did indeed fake his death? I'm going to let you decide. Other theories include that Tupac is apparently alive and starring in random music videos. While someone was digging out an old music video on YouTube, they came across this one which very subtly shows a blurry Tupac hiding in the background. The video has had over 300,000 views, but it isn't enough to convince you Tupac is alive. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, there is a lot of very, very convincing evidence, but there's also a lot of technology nowadays where you can alter videos and put people in green screen. So did somebody, is it smoking glass mirrors like a church? Did somebody green screen Tupac into the background of the video? Or is this the real deal? Is Tupac really alive in 2023, starring in the backgrounds of these videos, just kind of living his life, retired from the music business? You decide. There have been several images that have recently surfaced on Google, Facebook, and other social media forums of 50 Cent and Tupac hanging out. They've been seen being photographed at nightclubs, Hollywood, Los Angeles, and more. But I'm going to leave that up to you. Are you Team Tupac, or are you on the fence and saying, yes, and definitely Tupac has been cremated, he's dead, buried 6 feet under it, etc., etc.? Or are you on the other side that's Team Tupac saying, yes, I'm in the conspiracy theory crowd of, yes, Tupac is 100% alive, and yes, he faked his death? I'm still on the side of Team Tupac saying, yes, he's alive. He's very much alive. I'm very convinced by that. And as always, I save the best for last. A British man is claiming Tupac is alive and well living in Cuba. The British man claims he escaped the U.S. via a private jet to Barbados. I cannot pronounce the islands in Cuba, so if I'm saying this wrong, let me know in the comments. Barbados? Anyway, a British man called Michael Nice claims that he helped Tupac escape from America alive using a secret private jet. He claims that the plot was put together by none other than the famous Black Panther movement and involved disguising Tupac himself as a co-pilot on a jet to Barbados? I'm still not sure how to say the name of this island, before later traveling to Cuba. But none of the claims supposedly have ever been proven true, despite Nice's claims that he has video evidence. There's also lots of evidence on Google and other sites, as well as YouTube and Tupac is Alive fan page on Facebook, claiming that, yes, there is enough supporting evidence to say that Tupac Shakir is alive and well, supposedly living under a different alias in Cuba. Now, I don't know about that part. I've never been to Cuba myself to see, but hey, who wants to buy 2 tickets to Cuba and explore? Who wants to find out if Tupac is alive living in Cuba? I think that would be fun and interesting to find out if he's really alive in Cuba. I personally, like I said, I've never been there, but I've had a couple of my own personal sightings of Tupac Shakir, too many to actually believe that he is alive. Another time I actually spotted Tupac Shakir, it was about three years ago in San Francisco. I was at the house where they filmed Full House, which is now called Fuller House, with the Olsen twins, and I had seen him doing some street concert in San Francisco, which I thought was really odd, with a couple of other artists. So yes, I'm still very much under the impression that Tupac never died. It was a conspiracy. It was a distraction, and it was a faked death, and he is very much alive, living under a different name. But as always, I will let you, the fans, decide. As always, thanks for supporting our channel. I hope everyone is having a stellar day. Stay weird, keep exploring, and we'll see you in our next video. Peace out, y'all.